Nothing like coming home to this. Yeah. My sweet mango.
It's time to move the plants back in. The sun is shining. It's morning sun, but still very hot. These plants need to get back in, so I need to decide very quickly where everything is going to go. So I put some holes in it. Nothing crazy, just enough that the water can pass through and not sit. I didn't put any holes in the bottom. It is what it is. But just some light and water can get through there. Not a lot, but enough. I rather like this area as my cattleya area, so I don't think I'm going to move any of these plants, any of these cattleyas from here. I think this is a good spot for them. But what I will try to do is get the ones on the ground off of the ground and the Hoyas as well. To me, the most steps is to put the cattleyas on top because they can handle more sun than the foliage plant. So let's start doing that.
Now these shelves are in no way aesthetically pleasing, but they get the job done. It was easier to make them pretty when I had trailing plants on these shelves, but for now we're just gonna roll with what we have.
I forgot I have to put the tallest foliage on top, the ones that are like this.
So the top shelf is gonna end up with mostly cattleyas and then Hoyas in the background as well. And the second shelf, I'm hoping to do mostly Hoyas on that shelf.
So my new rule is that there will be no duplicates of arrows in this veranda. I can only have one each time. That's going to help me a lot. All of the anthurium have to be moved out onto the lawn because that's their ideal growing location. I'm already going to struggle with the second towel because there are 3 closing poles and I won't have 3 in here. So let's get started.
And just look at the magic of how everything is coming together. Like no plant here is perfect, but as I continue to rearrange them and move things into their respective homes, it's starting to come together and look cohesive, you know? I still have some things I have to fix, like this billy. I hate this billy here. It is horrible. But I continue to move it, I continue to switch it up to see if it can work here. The problem with the billy is that the petioles are so long that it's an awkward kind of plant. That's why a billy is the kind of plant that you put plants around instead of trying to put it in last, because it's so awkward that you have to just mold your collection around it. Also, you could mount it on a tree, but I think I'm gonna end up hanging this one because I hate it here. And I'm even putting in more plants that you can't see. Most of the plants are invisible to the eye because it's just too much going on, but together they come together to make this like beautiful arrangement of organized chaos.
I don't like the billy there. I think I have to hang the billy because it's not, I don't like how it's like forcing itself against the other plant. Yeah, I hate that there. I'm gonna hang it.
Now I don't know if it is noticeable, but I had to repot this plant just to hang it up, and I also hate the hanging basket that is in. It is such an eyesore, but I'm trying my best to figure it out, and at least it matches the petioles, which are bright orange. I'll talk about this more, but another problem that I'm having is a lot of the plants that I've brought in here have not grown in here, so their leaves are accustomed to facing up instead of facing out, so it looks awkward right now, but it'll be fine.
Yeah, I think that's as good as it's gonna get in terms of the billy. I'm gonna put something to hang from it because that pot is such an eyesore. Now, let's address a couple things that will be obvious in my hole. In the middle of doing this, I had to repot this plant, and also other plants fell. The soil got on me, the soil got on the shirt. The last thing I want to do today is the Hoyas because they need to not be in the sun. So I'm gonna move them. But as for the setup, I'm not satisfied, obviously. It doesn't look settled in yet. But everything needs to be watered and make sure that everything is not watered so the pots are lighter to carry. And everything needs to be wiped down.
There's a lot of hard water stains, and that's part of what I really hate that's going on right now. Other than that, I think I'm pretty much good. I need to mix up some stuff so it can really settle in, like moving this Paraiso Verde over here and switching it out with the Jose Buono. I'll be doing this until I'm satisfied with how it looks. But yeah, even that looks a lot better right there.
But that's what's going to happen. I'm going to keep looking at it and keep switching it up to see what works best. And then when the plants start to face this way, and they will because that's where the light is coming from, everything will look more. So, the next thing I'm going to do is put the plants where it's actually, you know what I'm going to add to make me happy? I'm going to add some orchids.
Now, I hope you were really listening to me. I said add to make me happy. Not because it's the most practical thing, not because it makes the most sense, but I need things to also make me happy. I have to be happy when I look at it because I'm the person that is caring for these plants. I'm the person doing all the hard work. And so I want to be inspired when I look at my backdrop in the veranda here. I'm just putting the finishing touches on the shells, which are the Hoyas, and hopefully they don't get burned in the summer sun. But they're the plants that can take it the most. The others cannot. But the whole thing is an experiment, you know, like I have to see which Hoyas fare well with the direct sun, which need to be moved during the summer, just because, you know, it is a lot of light they're getting full light, and constantly spraying down everybody because they need it and it makes them happy to be outside, and getting sprayed down during the summer months is very hot. This is not the same as watering your plants. It is just wetting the foliage and it evaporates very fast. So don't worry about overwatering your plants if you have them in a setup similar to mine outdoors. The heat of the day, the tiles that I have, it's all going to contribute to drying out the plants extremely quickly, and the fact that a lot of them are in direct light for a big chunk of the day means that they are going to dry out quickly, so I can afford to wet them, and they actually need to be wet this often. Again, that's not the same thing as watering and soaking your plants, which they also need. But yeah, I hope that you guys like to see the transformation. It was a lot of work. I was exhausted, I was sweating, it was disgusting. But what won't we do for our plants? You know what I mean? And throughout the summer, hopefully it just becomes more and more beautiful as things grow in. Wishing me the best with this hurricane season. We shall see. But yeah, this is it. Be sure to leave me a comment below letting me know what you want to see from this channel next, and have a good one. Bye.